a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Away to start us off. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Dropping back, it's Harper. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. The back's got it. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Movement here from the tight end. Takes the toss and heads left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to pass. It's Harper. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
There's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the move now. He's going to take off. Will not be brought down. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
He These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback rolling to his right now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Huskers. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Single back, takes the handoff. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Nice grab. It's Moore. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Canes are on the move here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return. This defense comes up with the takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 37.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
To throw, it's Harper. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. He breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. Or the defense trying to stop the run. The quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What an outstanding job by this defense, not being fooled at all, setting the edge and allowing the inside speed of this defense to bring him down.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They're going to run it. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Dropping back, it's Harper. Looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. To throw, it's Harper. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. And finally bringing him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Harper. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Fires it on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quick throw over the middle. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Harper. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Huskers come up to the line to crank the tempo on here. And we're going to throw now on first down.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, if you get that much time in the pocket and you still throw a pick, that's completely on the quarterback.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen in third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Design quarterback run. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
He finds some space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Motors all the way zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Back to throw. It's Harper. He's looking deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it down the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The pass rush closing in. When the pressure gets home, he's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first down, it's play action. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Deep throw across his body to the left. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made down inside the 25. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Harper. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive to come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
To throw, it's Harper. On the move now. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Nebraska, 26.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The pass is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Pounding away with the run game. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's more. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that was expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season that you expect to have.
Fights off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Canes. They connect for 6.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Nebraska, 26.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a late deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.